Hey everybody, and welcome to the 1902 Farmhouse project. And I'm going to give y'all an update what we've got done since the last video. Well, that's new. So we got this doorway cut into the center wall here, and this will lead, basically it'll be a hall here, turn, and a hall there going to the door, so a little L-shaped hall. We did finish up the wall. I've got the cutout for the gun safe cut out and framed in. I still got to build a wall here, and we are getting ready to start on the center wall. Unfortunately, none of these studs are on center, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these 3 studs down, and I'm going to run a whole new bottom plate because we have changed up what we're going to do with the bathroom. I don't know if y'all will be able to see. So basically this is that L-shaped hall coming by the bedroom. It was going to be a closet right here in that doorway, but now we've decided to make a linen closet, and the closet for the water heater will be right here, and that'll be part of the master bedroom closet, or the walk-in closet. There'll be a toilet, a sink here, a tub here, a freestanding tub, and then a 4x4 shower. So since we're going to close in this opening right here, we can go ahead and redo this whole bottom plate. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the 1902 Farmhouse project. It is February the 14th, 2020. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. And I got off work a little early today so I could get some things done. I've been working pretty diligently in here, me and my wife. And we got the walls put up. I think I made an update video the other day, but I haven't posted it yet. I just ain't had time, but I may just post this one instead. But we got the closet walls up in the master bedroom, and it's about 50 inches total space in here. So from 50 inches from this to here, 50 inches. So that should be plenty of room to hang clothes, have a place in the back for shelves, and hopefully get all my clothes out of totes, because right now our closet's so small I have to put my summer clothes in the tote and then wear my winter clothes in the winter time, and then flip them back on the summertime. So we got that done. So this room is pretty much done. We've moved everything into here so that we can do the other side of the house, and we've got the center wall about halfway done. I run out of 2x4s. So like I was saying, we'll run out of 2x4s. And I went back to get some more. I had to dig through probably 60 2x4s to get a 26 good ones. And I could have got more, but I'd had to get the stack off the rack and turn it around backwards. So hopefully 26 more will at least build some more walls. We got a few more to build in here. I've got a lot of the electrical done, and because this wall is 3/4 thick where I'm leaving it, and basically with these nail-in boxes, you gotta come all the way out to the edge of this. So, and then you can come out another ½ inch for your sheetrock. So what I basically have to do is take a 2x4 and bring it all the way out flush with the paneling, and then leave a ½ inch here. Now if you go to these little marks right here, it's not quite a half, but it will work with a ½ inch. It will work, but it ain't flush with ½ inch sheetrock. So remember that you need to come out a little bit further. All right, so I do have a little more, well, a good bit more electrical to do in here, but most of it will be in this wall here. So I'm not worried about. Here is the doorway to the water heater closet. So basically this wall from here to here and across to here will be all closet. Alright, well I'm going to get in here and finish the rest of this wall. This wall, this 2x4 here, the way it worked out, I'm going to need a 1/4 inch space between these two 2x4s. So I got me some shims, and I'm going to shim it up. At 96 inches will be center to this 2x4, so there's going to be another little strip here to finish, unfortunately. And anyway, I'll bring you back when I get this wall finished up. Alright everybody, I have got the studs up and I've got the blocking in, and I like this offset block. This is 42 and 54 inches. 3.5 foot and 4.5 foot. That's where I've been putting them. And it really strengthens the wall, plus it gives you plenty of room to screw things to. So I'll show you a little bit how I do this. Alright, so what I do is I mark and then I snap a chalk line. Here I used a level, but it's easy to just mark on both ends and snap a chalk line every 3.5, 4.5 feet. You know, you could just put them here and here, but I think being that much offset, a foot offset looks pretty good. Alright, now how I measure them is I measure, because I know these have got a little bit of twist to them. I go from line to line and I measure 14 3/4, and I go on the outside or the other side and measure, and that's 14 1/2. So there's a 1/4 inch twist through this wood. Now, if everything is 16 inches on center, 14 1/2 is the perfect measurement. So since it's a little bit off, I'm going to split the difference, because I've already got this one that supposedly, it may be this one's warped, or it could be this one, but this one's been screwed. A lot of times putting blocking in, we'll straighten them up. So I went ahead and cut one 14 5/8, and we'll check, make sure it fits level out. And you can see there's a big crack here. When I square it up to this, there's a big crack here. So this one is the one that's twisted. So what I want to do is put it on that one first, and then I can twist the whole piece of wood around to this one and screw it here. So first thing I'm going to do is start me some screws. I'm going to start a screw over here and try to eyeball it off this line about 3/4 inch, so it's centered. Then I'm going to get this board square with this board here, so everything's squared up and I'm right on my line. And also I want to make sure that my 2x4 is not overhanging anywhere. So I fill up here and here, and it feels good. Alright, now I've got one screw in, I take my level and sit on here and I get it plumb this way. Now it ain't gotta be plumb that way. It'll work if it's not. I just like for it to look plumb. So I go there and I put in another screw on the other side. These are the sorriest screws, but it'll work. Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and start a screw on this side. Same about 3/4 inch high off the mark. So my left hand is my weaker arm, and with this Phillips head, it's hard for me to push and do what I got to do. But now I can take this stud and I can twist this board back around like this. Now since I'm going to have to pull and screw, I'm going to get on the other side. It don't matter if you're a little off here. It should be, unless you pushing down or up on it, it should be pretty close. So I'm going to get over here on the other side. I'm going to pull and square it the best I can. And then I'll do that. So that's flying. Alright, so that is that now. I don't typically do it, but you can go back and let's see where you at. We can go back and look. See that? Let me pull you up here where you can see it. All right, so we can see that board is perfectly plumb. It's plumb that way. So when I laid this wall out, you remember in my, well, I don't know if y'all seen that video, but I'll put some of that other video in this one. When I laid my wall out, I used a laser to mark where I wanted it compared to this wall and that wall. And then I went up on the ceiling and I marked about midway where the laser was. So I don't know if you can see right there is my mark, and the board is right on the edge of that pencil mark. And I marked this long slash there so I'll be able to find it. So the laser works great. And I'll show you how plumb the wall is going this way. So that's pretty plumb. This one, same way. Now you don't have to have a laser to lay out a wall, a string line. Once you get your end post set and level and plumb, run your string line across, snap it, and there you go. You got a line to run your top plate. Or you can build a wall, stand it up, and plumb it up after you build it. In my case, I couldn't do that because the ceiling is not flat. It drops about an inch from one end to the other, or in the center. It goes, sags in the center. So, like in this wall, the ceiling was lower here than it is down here. Or down here, and that's typical sagging over time. The ceiling joists sag, and these old houses, you can't build a wall and set it up right. It just ain't gonna work. It would be nice if you could, but I don't see it working. All right, so I'm going to get this last one in, and I'm gonna call it a day and go and celebrate some Valentine's Day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you can.